All right, thank y'all so much for coming today. My name is Travis County Judge Andy Brown. Really appreciate y'all being here to celebrate Pride Month in Travis County. There you go. We've got a few speakers here today that we're going to get to. I just real quickly want to say welcome to everybody who's here. Welcome to our county commissioners, our LGBTQIA plus leaders, county staff, members of the Travis County community. Happy Pride Month. For the third year in a row, we're going to raise the Progress Pride flag over Travis County here in the heart of Texas. It's a big deal, and I'm really excited to see everybody here. We have a lot of wonderful speakers, so I'm going to be real short here. But at a time when our LGBTQIA plus community, our trans kids community, their families are being attacked for being their authentic selves, we hope this flag serves as a reminder and a sign of hope that you are welcome, that everybody is welcome here in Travis County. You are valued and you will be supported in Travis County. In Travis County, our diversity, our inclusiveness makes our community one of the best places to live in the nation, and we're proud to stand in solidarity with our LGBTQIA+ residents and friends and family members and protect them in every way possible here in Travis County. So I'm going to read the proclamation that we passed this morning unanimously in Commissioner's Court, along with Commissioner Trevelyan, Commissioner Shea, Commissioner Gomez, and Commissioner Howard, who are all here behind me. And the proclamation says, whereas across the nation, Pride Month is celebrated in June to honor the Stonewall riots that occurred in New York City in 1969, where individuals staged an uprising to resist harassment and demand equality for the LGBTQIA+ community. And whereas the LGBTQIA+ community continues to face challenges, including restricted rights, social stigma, and access to vital social services, and whereas Travis County recognizes the critical need for education and awareness to end discrimination and prejudice against the LGBTQIA+ community, and is committed to supporting dignity and equality for the LGBTQIA+ community, and whereas through the celebration of Pride Month, we raise awareness and advocacy for the LGBTQIA+ community and strengthen alliances that recognize the determination and hard work of the many individuals who work tirelessly towards a more just and equitable community. And whereas the Pride flag is a symbol of pride and support for social movements that advocate for LGBTQIA+ individuals, their families, and their loved ones. And whereas with the Pride flag raised on this month, Travis County recognizes all LGBTQIA+ individuals whose lasting contributions make this a vibrant community. And now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the Travis County Commissioners Court, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2023 as LGBTQIA+ Pride Month and affirm our obligation to uphold the dignity and equality of all people. That was it. I want to thank DJ Kickett, who's been playing some great music, and will here in a little bit. Thank you very much. And there you are, DJ Kickett. Come on up here. Come on. No? Come stand with us. Come on. All right. And now I want to pass it over to a couple of folks here. Liz Lambert is a good friend of mine who has been a leader in our community in the business world for a very long time, has done so much for Austin and Travis County, making it a better place for everybody, and is very nice to be here with us today. And as Liz is coming up, I want to also introduce the first record I ever purchased was the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat. And I'm so excited that, I don't know, a year or two ago, I met Kathy Valentine here, who lives here in Austin, was the bassist and a writer of many of the Go-Go's hit songs. So let's give it up for Kathy Valentine for being here today. And let's hear it for Liz Lambert. Thank you, Liz.
Hi. It's such an honor to be here today with Judge Brown to help raise the Pride flag over Travis County. Let's hear it for Judge Brown. Exactly, right? When I was growing up in Odessa, Texas, there was no Pride flag. It was, there were very little things that were encouraging for a gay kid. It was still illegal to have sex or to get married, so you couldn't have even imagined a thing like raising a Pride flag above the state capitol. We've made huge strides in our country over the past few decades in the fight for equality and for safety for the LGBTQ community, but there's a dark movement across the country to roll all of those rights back. Now more than ever, this flag over there it is, you just can't see it yet. Now more than ever, this flag offers something more than symbolism, especially in a state where we've seen our legislators attack our rights and our lives. Raising this flag here today tells Texas kids and adults that they have allies, that the people in our community are fighting alongside them to create a safe space for all, that they are not alone, that they are loved.
Amen.
All right? And this flag is a call to action for all of us. It's a reminder that until all of us are free, none of us are free. As Austinites, as Texans, as humans, it's our highest calling to build a world where all of us can live in safety and peace and equality together, not just during Pride Month, but always. Thanks again, Judge Brown. I appreciate it.
Bravo. Bravo.
All right, up next we got Marty Beer. Marty, where's Marty? There you are. Come on up, Marty. Also, I see some more Hollywood in Austin. Tate Donovan, awesome actor and local resident of Austin. Thank you for being here, Tate Donovan. Marty.
Hey, y'all. My name's Marty Beyer, and I'm the Vice President of Programs for Texas Freedom Network. We're a statewide nonprofit grassroots organization building an informed and effective movement working toward equality and social justice. Thank you, Judge Brown, for the opportunity to speak today. For many of us, this Pride season feels different than the ones before it. We're coming off the heels of an especially hard legislative session where right-wing extremists attacked LGBTQIA Texans at every turn. Instead of using their power to better the state, our lawmakers attacked our drag community, censored LGBTQIA voices in history in public schools and books, banned transgender athletes from collegiate sports, and cruelest of all, took away life-saving, medically necessary health care for transgender children. And on the national level, corporations are buckling under the threats of alt-right extremists by scaling down or eliminating their Pride campaigns. For these reasons and more, visual and public showings of solidarity, like what we're doing today, are more important than ever. And Pride, our community's joyful, loud resistance, is needed more than ever. I'm so grateful to be here today, re-energizing with my community. At Texas Freedom Network, I have the honor of fighting for justice with a diverse network of progressive Texans from every corner of the state. I get to see emerging young leaders owning their power, organizing on their college campuses, registering voters, and fearlessly testifying at the state capitol. I see people of all religious traditions showing up to counter hateful religious rhetoric, speaking out, even singing hymns in support of Texas LGBTQIA community, and proclaiming that their faith does not discriminate. I see that same fight in each of you here today. And it gives me so much hope and joy because it shows that love is stronger than hate. I feel the love here today.
Yes!
The hateful extremists may be loud, but they are a minority.
Yes.
Their policies are not popular. They want to erase LGBTQIA Texans because they fear us and our power to live our truths.
Yes.
But Texas is our home too, and we'll keep fighting in all the ways we can by showing up our pride and coming together in community.
Yes.
So let's raise this flag today as a sign of joyful resistance, and always remember, LGBTQIA Texans are powerful, we're beautiful, we deserve the world, and despite what the loud minority might say, we are exactly who we are and who we're meant to be. Happy Pride.
All right, and I know it's hot out here. We do have free ice cream. I want to thank Good Pops for donating a bunch of Good Pops to us. Thank you very much for being here today. We have, I think, 2 more speakers real quick before we raise the flag, but we want to recognize Ash Hall, who's helped everybody in Texas by advocating up at the Capitol unrelentingly. Please come on up, Ash Hall. Yeah, good to see you.
Love you.
I love you all too. Hi, my name is Ash Hall. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a longtime advocate for LGBTQ plus rights in Austin and in the state of Texas. And I am extremely proud to be here for, I believe, the 3rd time in a row now to help raise this flag over the county. Happy Pride Month. It's more important than ever that we take the time to recognize and celebrate the LGBTQ plus community Everyone has said it quite well. We are under attack in a way we've really not been before in this state and on the national front. What I like to think is that as we fly our pride flags across this county and across the state, we remind the people in power who chose to attack the most vulnerable amongst our community that the majority of Texans don't support discrimination in our state.
No.
In fact, the majority of Texans support their LGBTQ plus siblings. They recognize that we are your neighbors, we are your children,
Yes.
your family, your
Yes.
friends, your teachers, your doctors. We are with you every step of the way. Attacking us is an attack on the entire state.
Yes.
And so I want to remember that the original Pride, Stonewall, was a protest.
Yes.
It was a riot against violence. And that violence is being echoed today by far-right extremists who show up to drag shows, by far-right extremists who have showed up to our legislature, and frankly by far-right extremists who have infiltrated the Capitol and make the laws that we suffer under today. And so I want to remind everybody that it is up to us to follow in the footsteps of black and brown transgender activists
Yes.
who paved the way for us to have the rights that we have today by making sure that we too resist the violence being thrown at the LGBTQ plus community. This flag and raising it above the county is one way that we do that, by making it clear that there is solidarity and strength amongst LGBTQ plus Travis County residents and those who support us. Thank you for being here today. I hope to see you on the front lines as we continue to fight for a Texas where everyone can thrive.
Yes.
All right, Naveen from Equality Texas. All right, there you are. All right, we got Naveen, and then up finally is Jeffrey Clemens from Congressman Doggett's office. Naveen.
All right, I'm short. There we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Naveen Kundanmal. I'm the Communications Associate at Equality Texas, and I'm honored to be here representing my organization today for this flag raising. And thank you so much, Judge Andy Brown, for all of the introductions so far. Pride is a recognition of our own dignity, a celebration of authenticity, the culmination or maybe ongoing journey of self-acceptance. But it's also a declaration of what we deserve and a recognition of our own self-worth. It is our joy, but it is also our resilience. After a session like the one that we just had, which saw the most number of anti-LGBTQ bills filed in state history, laws restricting students' rights to read about Black, brown, queer, and trans heroes, laws restricting healthcare access for trans youth, criminalizing drag shows and performance art. We understand why some folks might have second thoughts about attending public pride events. It can feel particularly vulnerable to be loud and proud right now, but being defiant in the face of adversity is our legacy. What 30 plus years of advocacy in Texas has taught us is that when the work gets tough, we get tougher. When cities like Austin take public actions like raising a pride flag, it signals that this city is committed to the safety and well-being of the people who live here, because queer people live here. Trans people live here. Intersex people live here. We're your neighbors, your baristas, your lawyers, doctors, community leaders, and everything in between. And we're so grateful that there are so many allies here who are reaffirming their support for our communities. What others believe about us can't cancel Pride. Extremist anti-LGBTQ vigilantes cannot cancel Pride, even though they think they can. Living joyfully is the greatest resistance, and loving our community is how we will get through all of this. We need to lean into joy and at the same time heal and process the trauma. Pride refills our cup and re-energizes us for the fight ahead. We've been tabling at celebrations across the state, and we've got about 50 or 60 total for this month lined up. So every time we talk to somebody and hear what keeps them up at night, it reaffirms our commitment to making sure that the safety of our community is the most important thing. Remember that we've always been here before, and we will always win. Thank you.
All right, We got Jeffrey Clemens and Eugene. You want to come on up here? Come on. Jeffrey Clemens with Congressman Daga's office.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's quite hot, so I'll try to make my statement as quick as possible. But my name is Jeffrey Clemens. My pronouns are he, they. I'm here as a field representative for Congressman Lloyd Doggett, who is currently in Washington, championing the very values that we're all here gathered here to celebrate. So in Washington, the congressman serves as a vice chair for the House Equality Caucus and has a longtime record as being an ally to the queer community, including as one of the original co-sponsors on the Trans Bill of Rights as well as the Equality Act, among others.
Yes.
I can also say that as a queer person who has worked alongside this Texas legend for the last 2 years, that his office is an example of what an inclusive workplace can look like, and I am very proud to work for him. So though today we are celebrating, within every celebration is a memorial, as we did yesterday in remembering the victims of the Pulse nightclub massacre in Florida, and now mourn the loss of yet another young life to gun violence tinged with homophobia right here in Travis County. Just halfway through the year, we still have many more gruesome anniversaries ahead of us. We face these intersecting issues because we have people in power that have made failure by choice their agenda and the manifest of their leadership, choosing to enact hate, enact discrimination, enact violence, instead of doing their job by standing up against these things. That is their choice, but it does not have to be ours. Given the serious threats against the queer community here in Texas and across the country, it is more imperative than ever that we have strong voices in the seats of power, like the commissioners behind me who have done so much over the last several years to make this a safe place for the queer community. And we also need people in power who aren't just going to raise a flag, but actually be a beacon for progress and for what's possible when we do not compromise our community and when we commit to our values in word and action. Where for years our state has been a willful laggard in the march of progress, Travis County can be counted as a leader, as it has been on issues ranging from workers' rights, criminal justice reform, climate change, and strengthening our democracy. We now need you to keep fighting for this community, too, even if it's with one hand tied behind your back, or with both of them tied behind your back. It's time to start kicking. There's an opportunity for Travis County to blaze a trail, putting in place measures protecting gender-affirming care, give people the freedom to live their lives as they are, condemn the atrocious state law still banning things like quote-unquote sodomy, and creating conditions to halt the most serious consequences of our longtime war on queer people, such as ending HIV and AIDS here in the county. Travis County should be a safe place and a sanctuary for our community. In our office, Congressman Doggett looks forward to being a partner to this court and other advocates here to make it that place, with legislation in Washington and also pride here at home. So let's raise the flag, and thank you so much.
All right, Commissioner Gomez, you seconded the motion. Would you like to say hi?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank y'all for being here with us today. I think that more, it always comes to mind that we're all created equal, and we believe it. Those of us who are here believe this. And I can't understand why other people, especially the ones in the state capitol, don't understand that. My gosh, this is incredible. But let's keep on fighting. We'll never give up.
Yes.
All right, and just want to recognize the elected officials here, starting with the commissioners who passed this resolution today. Again, Commissioner Gomez, Commissioner Shea, Commissioner Trevelyan, Commissioner Howard. We've also got Judge Mariana Espiritu, Judge Jan Soifer, Representative Lulu Flores, Representative Vicky Goodwin, my good friend Eugene Sepulveda, Constable Morales, Judge Hernandez, Judge Iserlo, Constable Suits, ACC Trustee Julian Nitsch, County Clerk Diana Limon Mercado. Where's Diana? Right. There you are. And I think, are there any other elected officials that I missed? Judge Madeline Connor. Anyone else? All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here. So we are going to raise the flag, I think with the help of Hector from Facilities, if you want to lead us over there. And it involves pulling a rope. So we're going to go do that. But thank you all very much for being here today. Really appreciate it.